Boahene, former director of National Signals Bureau, exclusive details bi odi aba. Wonu sa brand no Iyoko cells. Currently last we speak onifi or Iyoko cells. But through the lawyers on abo attachia or the later bi aba ensama or allege no. Ebi ntosum mame. Very strong allegations. Otoka my President John Dramani Mahama or my President John Dramani Mahama ADB sika. On my NDC sika some 8 million cedis or so for elections. I said me who document where I won't go down alone. Serious, I won't go there alone. What are the merits of the allegations now? Okano? Na di intina wo yesa. And I'm there, bro. Higher critical knowledge and make sure to subscribe over me. Or subscribe back, click the notification the video be to my be to me actually. And now 4-page document. And the lawyers of Boahene, former director of National Signals Bureau, I say, Wafagana Sika, Watufie 27, on Nigeria, Oma divert Sika, any idea or creative private account, BNC Communication Bureau, and or DGG Sika, Kota Bandi, any man know yak on private account, and then and or the letter buy. Now, letter, interestingly, or address it to the National Security Coordinator, the National Security Advisor, and the current director of the National Signals Bureau no. Na letter no mamen kaima na wayenya analysis no. Or say your kind attention is drawn to certain development that have arisen following our unsuccessful attempt to meet due to scheduling conflict with your good office. Na sabrante ne say wabo national security for na say me bese me hia but me hia ma enye yi den ti no pese o hia wo. Or say you would recall that subsequent to my arrest and detention in Iyoko cells, the AG of the Republic has been very vocal in a number of press briefs where he brands my wife and I as criminals and allude to transaction between a national BNC account and private BNC account purportedly owned by us. Or say, nyeta me person mushiamu say Attorney General Chime or the Makotu Iyoko cells so pursue investigation because or say me temper with witnesses. Na nenti watching me say or say abaye no company anawate. I friend on national BNC no. Me so me kote private BNC bia na sika beton national ni ma na ma twen akoto private one nim. Anything na pese me sia mo national security for yi. Of course we say I cannot tell whether the AG get where I cannot tell where the AG get his theories from. But as your good office would have learned by now, the matter related to the transaction between your special services account, coordinated account, and SPV account, BNC Communication Bureau, duly authorized and created for national security exigencies of the time, and for which my wife duly vetted and the UMB were instrumental in facilitating. Now, branch and person trying say private account na Attorney General so created we are Ghana. Tiganya sa na tie wo. E account aban nim hu bi. O say when tie also created for national security exigencies of the time. Also national security exigencies nyama betimi abasike betimi abeso mukutua. Aban ntimi mfa saa national BNC engagement wo aban nim hu bi no man creative private no. Na yere oka ho because of national security into say na yere no ebeye director of sa account no and as a company no mu creative no. So na yere no was duly vetted. According to Charles Boahene allegation, the wife was duly vetted. Or say the bank was also instrumental in facilitating, that is UMB Bank. In the next episode, say, account no created. It wasn't on his own accord. It was created because the state wanted him to create that for national security assignment, according to Charles Boahene. And no can want to know person share current national security for no church jamranti and yamohuno. Sa mobeto officer net ye memo krono. Aban na share me. Evete me yere so betimi abaye director. Na me na tesa private company no. Near the national security business. Okay. Also it is bizarre that Attorney General attempts to link unrelated transfers, withdrawals and referrals for special operations with assets we do not own and the few we own which mostly predate the 2020 transaction he raised. A casual look on the part of anyone could review these factors. Say, Nyama Bebra, Attorney General can cry no. Say, no one. Or was hard before 2020 as a transaction. It won't say in Attorney General person or lenke a japadia or before 2020 transaction is see here post 2020. Also on one say. Oh, you know, and I say I'm also disturbed to know that the services of bloggers and social media influencers have been employed to pass and run commentary on these lies to amplify the matter and bring prominence to the malicious agenda against us. Say, Attorney General Akofa bloggers no two amokase no mebu nanima say on that Attorney General anyadwen. Oh, you know, or say as this ridiculous drama unfolds, some 49 million cedis of Special Operations Fund have now become the subject of court action, where my wife and I, as well as other affiliates, are being accused with charges including stealing and causing financial loss to the state. Or say Attorney General born a co say sika 49 million be we are. Now on Attorney General na to no describing say a ridiculous. We no say I've tried to withhold classified information from my interrogation, but I deem it prudent to inform your good office that in light of the current developments, we run the risk of public disclosure following national security and intelligence expenditure. Or say, during interrogation, or can it say national security assembly of a mabonting. But baby, you do not any gwasi Attorney General and Nkrofogun in intino. Obe release our document, no release the document. Na document near me woman. Ebi na me babu boss watcher. Me de me hu na me yamashime. Me yamashime. Or say, Otuya 9.5 million to ISC Holdings. In the no bank account, when it says Otuya Kotos are holding account in him for national security business. Or say, or describe on justification national security part payment towards special cyber and electronic surveillance solutions. Or say, no, this can hear no. The man 5 out of it. Obi no or say Otuya 6.9 million this which was disbursed to national stability and counter-terrorism effort. Now it's a counter-terrorism effort no. Say sika na allegedly 49 million years we anya sa na tie o. Otuya 6.9 million for sa activity no. Incident na Attorney General so we say sika no. Also want tie ase. Obi no so Otuya 960,000 to MPs on Defense and Interior Committee. Brand no more pass the National Signal Bureau's Act no. Otuya say tika we ma wom. And then the Subsidiary Legislation Committee of Parliament. Me ahanya me mama. Wiki ya murefia A+ say no kan.
I'm going to say something very interesting. This will give you plenty headlines.
Which one is this, sir?
This man at Metro TV, what's his name?
Oh, you are not going there, Paul.
You don't want me to go there?
Adomachi.
Yes.
Okay.
You want me to go there?
Yes.
Okay. So this man takes my photo, puts it on TV. I'll come back to this thing. Puts it on TV. Hey, plus. Who? What G? What was the amount? 250. He said a lot. What Jiska? And this Sika that you are talking about, you say you're MPP. The money is being given to parliamentarians. So why are you not talking about the MPP parliamentarians? Okay. So A+ won't say anything.
Yeah.
I've grown. But I'm a very bad guy. Me. I'm street. I'm street and I'm so bad.
Yeah.
When he did that thing, I didn't respond. I just left him. Then on Monday, and Paul, listen carefully. I started waste management must be decentralized. Because it is Zuma who owns Metro TV. So if you use Metro TV to do that one, Paul does not have anything of value that I will attack, apart from his wife. Beautiful woman. I like her. Lady. That's the only valuable thing that Paul has. When we were sleeping in a car in Kaneshi First, like he was Paul Adumoche, we have become MP. He's still a blogger.
Is he a blogger?
No, you're blogging.
Oh, come on. He's not a blogger, I beg you. Paul is not a blogger.
Okay.
I mean, he sat on board.
Don't worry.
He's an astute journalist. He sat on boards. I think that we all have what we want to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to show you today. I'm going to show you the real A+. And after he did all of that, I started waste management must be decentralized. I wanted to attack his boss, Zoom Lion. And I spent time. You see where all the youth employment issues are going? Yeah, me, I will have time. Me, I will deal with you. His boss called me. Look, Zumayon. He called me so many times I was not picking his phone. He called me. Everybody in this country was calling me. Zumayon wants to talk to you. I was not picking. And Paul, ask your boss that the time he met me, what happened? Me, I won't sue you for defamation by your boss. You should have stopped the waste management. You should have stopped. Because his boss paid me for his misbehavior on Metro TV. Your boss paid me.
How much? Because the way you're saying pay,
good money to stop writing about him on social media. I'm telling you, this is Kwame Plus. Me, I'm a brutal guy. And you think I make a lawyer. I have defamed him. I've taken my own defamation from his boss. And I've stopped.
You've taken the damages from his boss.
I've taken the damages for what Paul was doing. And Paul, if you watch this show and you decide to come and start, I will tell you about two of your friends, the one they will pay, you will be so disappointed in yourself.
Are you threatening him?
No, I'm telling him that he brings me business and I'll make money. Me. You people.
Yes. It won't be sika pass laws. PCRP for ya bekebi. Oliver Bakavomo wa bekebi. Yakufo Adaba from the first term no ministers no kaya. Appointment committee bribe to no ba some kujeto blakwa resigning from the appointment committee. So Okas we 2 years come parliament mini evidence but based on circumstantial evidence the parliament we brown ma bomb in the last time no enya me wanwa to so the 960,000 Ghana cedis Ekoma parliament defense and interior committees and the subsidiary legislation committee for the brown no pass the act and establish the National Signals Bureau Act no now in fact enwa me hu sa no ana me kasa ma me nhwemo kai omo pass the Security and Intelligence Act 2020. In pass act be. But act no pass in October 2020. So that time they now chair the Constitutional and Legal Committee of Parliament and Honorable Minister for saying the former MP for Tamale Central. In the pass the National Security and Intelligence Act 2010. You pass in 2020. Also 2 years come as uncle for to make sure they passes are there. According to Charles Boahene. Na allegation no. Lastly, Kurano say Otuya 5.1 million to the special aid of President Mahama. Standogi. Fellows Kwatio Fosu. Madam Judge Bawa no special aid. And so obey chirim deeper wine no this kind of man. Very interesting as a Ghana yehu. Hena no this says he can also Otuya 5.1 million to special aid. Otuya special aid of Mahama for den. For the internet, so 2 years, Ghana must any panel. As so betchim. A quarter, as a Tony Jen way, sa fact way, ye free case in the that Tony Jen as so betchim. Near your 2 years can be a crown or say. Ye call election. For election special of support for opposition party. Our NDC, the one for fingers opposition party prominent the NDC. A LPG and I don't party and now. Otuya 8.3 million as of September 2024 for activities. Do you think Otuya says canon? What agreement does opposition parties have in the national security? See Otuya 8.3 million, an equivalent of $500,000 for what? As you or we no say election special operations near allowance so Otuya 7.2 million cedis. As you. Esi ehun we ni na me ehwetwe maso kakra but esi ekum na yehun how we spend all these monies and I say osan to talk cars tiu o hwe ne breakdown na also talk cars nso to no 5.1 million or say election special of logistics vehicle 2024 Nizam petrol any ade ototo ye nyina no including for political aid and a special aid to the president-elect. Cars not 25.1 million cedis. And Joyce Ban in your car, no Standogan in your car, and fellow scratching in your car. Na. This is the gospel according to Boahene. Send them the age the Abreu, no, me the Boahene the Abreu. Me, Maka, me principal, your one. Or 649 million, say no deal. Account na ye create, none yerin in movie. National security for veteran Nigeria no so on na yere ntesa ha company no na national security budget because ya dan chiremu yese na dey me ka kire woni nti no na omo de operations ni bi sika ni bi oye ne say otoka e ma John Mahama aid any ade to the tune of 5.1 million or support opposition parties. Allegedly, NDC for say LPG Akuadonko minimum and also no 8.3 million. Otua sika ma MPs eno de ma kind of confidence nyame wanwa based on nyame boma we plus and no more activities na nyame wanwa. And also so why ye hwehwem. That has been my principle in this case. A bit my discana yenye. Ye recover scanning na parliament no. It's time they need to set up. Debia ye trace come on debi na ma shada be ye na contempt na ma nu sa na it's becoming one too many. Adan na debia say parliament. Debi obi so trace come on adan. Se mo pay nsuma ye pay bia national budget bi na bi fe support activities. Na debia we trace come on debia we trace come on a good parliament ani ma ase. Enye suban papa. Well, so this is according to Charles Adubu. Minim ne wo dwen fa ho. Minim be bro inconsistent for me a bit. Inconsistent. How will national security spend 8.3 million on opposition parties? Contract be no money omo. Eji hwehwem because matesa subsidiary legislation committee Ghana woda so bi. Sana metete minya clear confirmation. Sorry, minya clear confirmation, you know. Again, na NDC MPs also. And akwa no sharp stance wa take us on call that we lose. Can no ha manfo DB. Oyo media no obechirem. Onchirem. Na ye nyina ye nyi sika from that politics. Na sa political class we dey. Adniam on beba Ghana. De bia mu jijis pass no ade nkwa. Yo. We do be see I critical analysis and make sure so be subscribe ma me. O subscribe and click bell notification no. Me the video bi eto be unu etima hwe bi. So won so ye ma me se na de bia me ka no. Ghana hia ho, me so me hia ho. Bye.